For thousands of years, sailors feared the sea, not because of storms, but because of what they believed lived beneath the waves. Ancient maps warned of monsters. Legends spoke of serpents that crushed ships and beasts so large they could pull entire crews into the abyss. Modern science calls them myths, fairy tales of frightened men. But what if those stories were not inventions? What if they were memories? Memories of creatures that once ruled Earth's oceans. Tonight, we explore a forbidden question. Did prehistoric ocean giants inspire the world's greatest sea monster legends? And did early humans actually live alongside these creatures, learning how to survive them? Chapter 1. The Real Monsters of Prehistory. Long before humans walked the earth, the oceans were already ruled by killers. Meet the mosasaurs, a reptile longer than a city bus, with jaws built to crush bone. The megalodon, a shark larger than any predator alive today, its teeth the size of human hands. The leopleurodon, fast, intelligent, and deadly. These were not legends, they were real. Their fossils are found in deserts, mountains, and deep underground, proof that oceans once covered the land we now call home. And for millions of years, these giants dominated the seas, until something changed. Humans appeared. Chapter 2. Did humans ever see them? Official history says humans never saw these creatures alive, that they vanished millions of years before we arrived. But there is a problem. Fossil dating is not exact. Extinction timelines are estimates. What if some ocean giants survived longer than we think? Early humans lived by the sea. They fished, they sailed, they migrated along coastlines. Now imagine standing on the shore and watching something massive rise from the water. No science, no language for biology, only fear. Would you call it an animal or a god? Chapter 3. Myths that look too real. Across the world, the same shapes appear in ancient stories. In Norway, the Midgard serpent. In Greece, Scylla in Charybdis. In China, sea dragons. In the Caribbean, giant devouring fish. In Europe, the kraken. Different cultures, different languages, same description. Long bodies, massive jaws, tentacles, enormous size. These were not shared through the internet. They were separated by oceans. So why are they the same? Because perhaps they were all remembering something real. Chapter 4. Terror on the Open Sea. Imagine you are an early sailor. Your boat is made of wood. Your tools are primitive. The ocean is endless. Then the water beneath you begins to move. Something hits the ship. The waves explode upward. A fin, a tail, a shadow larger than the vessel itself. How would you describe that to others? Not as an animal, not as a species. You would call it a monster, and the story would grow with every retelling.
Chapter 5. The depths still hide secrets. Even today, the ocean remains largely unexplored. More than 80% of it is still unmapped. We discover new species every year. Sharks older than dinosaurs. Squid longer than school buses. Creatures that glow in the dark. If monsters once ruled the seas, who is to say none remain? What if the largest creatures learned to hide? What if myths are not about the past, but about what still waits below?
Final chapter. Echoes of the Giants. Perhaps sea monsters were never fantasy. Perhaps they were memories, passed down through generations. Stories of survival, warnings disguised as legends. A reminder that humans were not always the hunters, but the hunted. And when we look into the ocean today, we may be looking into the last kingdom where giants once ruled the earth. So the next time you hear a tale of the Kraken or a serpent beneath the waves, ask yourself, were our ancestors imagining monsters or remembering them?